Hello, sir.
Who are you?
Do you want to be in my video?
What are we doing?
I wanted to talk a little bit about our experience with eating mostly raw, I guess, for the past 3 days. Well, I think you were completely raw. I ate cooked food for dinner one night.
So I ate 4 days in a row, is it?
Yes. And we haven't really had any full days of eating raw the whole time that we've been here in Chaing Mai.
Nope.
And how do you feel after, what, 4 days of eating mostly fruit? Or all fruit?
Well, I felt really, really good from it. I felt a lot calmer within myself, a lot more peaceful. My digestion was still pretty much the same as always, optimal, and having multiple bowel movements a day. And I was just feeling, yeah, really good with it. My body wanted to naturally do it, and I noticed that I was getting diarrhea a bit for the first 2 days or so, because it was allowing my body to naturally detoxify itself. So I know that was all good. It wasn't affecting me in a negative way. So yeah, overall, it's a good experience.
And I was naturally just drawn to trying it out because you were doing it, but also I've never really eaten raw for an extended amount of time, and I was curious to see how it would work for me, especially because of the amazing amount of high quality produce that there is here. I just was feeling that it was a good opportunity to try it out.
Yeah, well, like the highest quality fruits at the moment, a lot of them anyway, because it's like it's the peak of the season for a lot of fruits. So it's a good time to eat raw if you want to eat raw, especially here in Chaing Mai, Thailand.
And I noticed my digestion just skyrocketing, like things just passing through a lot quicker in comparison to eating a lot of rice and curry type dishes and more heavier, starchier foods.
Yeah, so with that you noticed that your weight rapidly decreased, but obviously you wasn't consuming salt, like loads and loads and loads of salt and other things that were slowing down your digestion but causing more water retention as well.
Yeah, and I think just a lot of undigested food was like staying in there, and things are just taking a lot longer to pass with eating the cooked food. Yeah,
because you've still got a lot of things to work on with your digestion to make it as optimal as me, so you don't have that issue going on with the cooked food.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just a good experience in many, many different ways. And there's some people that are like, what are you doing? You're switching from cooked food to raw food. It's like, last year my body wanted to eat raw for 30 days, so I go through periods where I'm always sticking to a high carb vegan diet, but then there's times where I might eat more fruit or more cooked food, or I would just eat just cooked food or raw food. So it's always about just listening to my body and switching things up. And I think our bodies do a really good job at letting us know like when we've had enough of a certain type of food, because we just can't really eat that much of it anymore. Yeah, well experienced that. Yeah, that's what I found with the fruit. Keep eating loads of urine every single day. It gets to a point where you're like, oh no, I don't want any more of that. It's a sign from the body, I've got what I needed from it. Please move on to another food that's got different nutrients in it. And I think, I mean, from my own personal experience with eating a vegan diet, I was only eating a few different types of food, and I just kept forcing myself to do it, even though my body was like, all right, no more bananas, dates, and white rice. Yeah, so becoming more and more in tune with your body over time.
And yeah, so now I'm curious to see, I don't know if I'm going to be doing just raw, but I definitely want to incorporate more days of eating just fully raw foods. I think it would be really beneficial for my digestion and overall health. What do you think about
Well,
that?
I know that if you stick to it every single day for an extended period of time, it's going to help give you your weight loss benefits even quicker, because that's what I've seen with a lot of people that I've coached on this diet in the past, and I used to eat this diet mostly for around 2 years. So I know from my own personal experience and from speaking to a lot of people that have been on this type of diet as well. So yeah, what I would say though is we've just been eating fruits, which you're not getting as many different micronutrients as you possibly can. It's a bit lower in amino acids as well, protein, which the amino acids are the building blocks for protein. So yeah, I would say for someone like her and anyone else that I've coached in this, you want to be eating an abundance of greens.
Yes, I haven't been
and
either.
fruit vegetables, as I call them, or vegetable fruits, like cucumbers and zucchinis and all these other different types of things, because they're a lot more mineral rich. And fruits are a lot more vitamin rich, so you can run into some issues with not getting enough of all the different micronutrients that you need. So I'd say for her and many other people that I've coached on this diet, make sure they're eating around 1 pound to 2 pounds of tender green leafy vegetables every single day.
How does one do that?
In smoothies. Well, I used to be able to get up to 2 pounds at one day.
And just, what, from smoothies or just eating
Green
it?
smoothies are a brilliant way to do it. Just make a huge fruit smoothie. And we've got a really loud plane trying to get in on an interaction. So yeah, I found with my own experience doing a raw vegan diet, packing in loads of greens and green fruit smoothies made it a lot easier, because you don't necessarily taste the greens, you just taste sweet fruit, or mostly sweet fruit. And then if you want to make salads as well, you can do that. And now I'm actually thinking about, oh my god, it's a really good, high quality salad.
I know,
really
I'm actually wanting that too.
Yeah, they make my body thrive, and I found once I started incorporating greens, you can easily sustain a raw food diet long term, but you need a lot of them. And if you look at like bonobos in the natural environment, they actually have about 98% similar DNA to us. Chimpanzees are not the closest relative, they're around 97% similar DNA. The average male, if I remember correctly, like a full-size male, weighs around 60 kilos, which is what I used to be before I was doing calisthenics, and they eat around 10 pounds of greens a day.
Wow.
So yeah, there's no true what is known as a fruitarian. Every so-called frugivore out there, natural, in the natural environment, so to speak, is eating an abundance of greens. It would change from season to season, but yeah, they eat a lot. And too many people, they eat a lot of fruit on this diet, but not enough of greens.
Would they be called herbivores? Herbivores?
No, because it could still be a frugivore.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, still be a frugivore.
And so yeah, what I think I want to do is start incorporating green smoothies, because yeah, I just feel more satisfied and I'm getting like a wider range of nutrients.
Yeah, it makes me feel satiated for way longer, and it switches off my desire for cooked food completely. Once I started having greens, loads, on my raw vegan journey, I found that it just eliminated desire for cooked foods. And yeah, we've got this noisy plane somewhere up here trying to get in.
So many of them.
And yeah, first world issues as a YouTuber. So yeah, from my own experience, it is needed, and I've gone periods of time of eating just fruit exclusively for months, but I start to notice nutritional deficiencies pop up left, right and centre, and I start to get more of a desire for cooked food, so yeah.
And yeah, I wasn't really having any cooked food cravings except maybe like the second day, and I was really wanting like the warmth and comfort from cooked food and the salt as well. And I think going raw could also benefit me with my food addictions that I still am struggling with currently.
Yeah, for sure. It helped me overcome my food addictions by doing the inner work and emotional healing work at the same time. Because I found, for me, it's just like I didn't get those desires and she did, but I've done so much work around what we just talked about.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was interesting to observe how she was like, oh, I'm thinking about this and I want that and that, and I was like, it's just not there for me. But I used to be like that early on in my raw food journey when I embarked on this journey. So yeah, it's been a really good experience. But yeah, I found that yesterday for me, I have been eating thousands and thousands of calories more so from doing the world's smelliest fruit, also known as the king of fruit or the stink fruit. And it got to the point my body was saying, no, I've had enough sweet fruit, I don't want any more. So I ended up eating mostly cooked, lightly cooked, not overcooked, plant-based whole foods such as broccoli and carrots and all of these other vegetables, including potatoes. And there was no oil in it, it wasn't that much salt in it, it was very clean, and yeah, I felt really good from it. And my digestion is still as optimal as on a raw food diet, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll have some days raw, maybe I won't, we just see what happens.
Yeah, but same for me as well, I guess, see how I feel.
I'm not just sticking to that thing where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Because it's the best diet to eat, and raw food is the best, and raw is law, and it's like, nah, it's just about listening to your body.
And we're always changing every single day.
Yeah, and being aware of what is a healthy craving and an unhealthy craving. A healthy craving is where your body needs certain foods to give it specific nutrients. Unhealthy foods are where you're just craving certain, you might be like dense calorie junk foods. Yes. When what is actually a lot of time you need in that situation is more calories, at least for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, the first day I don't think I ate enough, and so the next day I was craving like burgers and fries and just these really high calorie dense foods.
But for me, I didn't have that issue because I know how to eat on a raw food diet and ate an abundance of food when I was.
But we are still eating 1 meal a day, which is really amazing. And I still enjoy doing 1 meal a day while eating raw food.
Yeah, and it's actually really easy to do on a raw food diet. I was actually finding that I could fast longer than with cooked food, which was really interesting.
Yeah.
This sort of raw food 1 meal a day diet, I was obviously getting a lot more micronutrients from fruit that I was hardly getting any of while eating mostly cooked food, which when you're getting a lot more micronutrient rich food with micronutrients that you're not getting in abundance in the foods that you're currently eating, you're going to stay satiated for way longer. So a lot of people think that eliminating hunger and not feeling hungry whatsoever and just feeling really good is about just eating loads of macronutrient rich foods, but no, that is complete misinformation. At least from what I've experienced in many things. That's why on a juiced cleanse, when I did it for 15 days on green juices, I had no hunger whatsoever the whole entire time, because that is just a liquid form of micronutrients in abundance. So yeah, I think that's the end of the video, isn't it?
Well, soon later today I'm going to show exactly what I'm eating today, and I think today I'm going to be eating raw, and so yeah, I just wanted to chat a little bit before that and kind of do, I guess, a little mini what I do in a day / vlog style video. Yeah. And so I'm not sure if you're going to eat raw, but we'll see what happens.
See what happens.
coconut water like a pro.
I'm trying to rush because I'm on camera, so I've screwed it up good and proper.
Perfect. We're not sure today if we're going, well, I'm not sure if I'm eating all raw today. We might go out after this.
I'll open the other one. I can't do it properly this time, but There you go, properly done.
Ooh.
And it's got soft jelly meat.
Ooh.
Should be soft.
That looks yummy.
Sweet. Cold. Hydration.
Yeah, bro. Can I have some? Did you drink all of it?
You guys fixed. Who's making that slurping noise?
Oh, wow, that's so good. It's so cold. I think drinking coconut water is my favorite way to break the fast. Do you know how long we've been fasting today?
My phone would tell you.
Probably 23 hours, maybe?
I'm so angry! Yeah, just like you.
Oh.
You're a bit jelly of me.
You took that from me.
Jelly. Oh, getting the bad bits out.
The bad tits out?
No, look, there's a black bit.
It's good bacteria. Good?
Tastes like semen.
I didn't know you eat semen.
That's like semen.
Has been one of my favorite fruits since being here in Chaing Mai, and that is dragon fruit.
Durian.
Well, durian too. And I love it because it's super hydrating, and I just love the color. Look at that. It has all these little tiny seeds in it that apparently are really good for digestion.
Because they're covered in a naturally occurring oil.
Yes.
Which acts as a natural. Let's see. Oh.
That's not dragon fruit.
That's not dragon fruit. That would be
The king.
the one and only durian.
Oh, my arms are shaking so much. Look at that.
They're a match made in heaven.
Look at that beauty. Oh, that was so sweet.
Sweet as me.
Almost. It is hard for me to eat a lot of these because they are so water rich that it just is very filling.
Well, it's quite big in volume.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the narrator. You can't see me.
Say it again. You're the what?
Narrator.
Narrator?
And now she's eating the red dragon fruit.
Narrator. I was like, what are you saying?
Narrator.
No!
Yeah, you're American. There's nothing wrong with
Narrator.
Narrator.
Can you tell the people what you're eating?
Ah!
Sir! Please.
durian.
Can you describe it to the people that have never seen durian before or know what it is?
Well, it's the world's smelliest fruit.
Yes.
Also known as the king of fruits, the most highly prized fruit in the world. There's a lot of festivals just for this fruit. Correct my posture a bit. And yeah, it's my favourite food and fruit in the whole entire world, and it's squishy.
Focus.
I can't really show you because
Are you eating all this durian? Really?
Mhm.
You can't have any? What? One piece? I have to show them.
you don't have to show.
Look, I already ate that one. Can I eat that one? My mouth has been on it.
Pikey.
That's a yes. Look, my mouth. Look, that's my mouthpiece.
Who bites durian and then leaves it on the plate? You take the whole thing.
Yesterday, my body was like, don't eat any more durian. So I was like, okay.
Well, no, my boy does it. I keep going.
I don't like to do that though. I don't like to force myself when my body's telling me no. Vanilla. Caramel. Thanks for putting your phone off. It's making very obnoxious sounds. All day, actually.
I've been really quiet all day.
What? That was the complete opposite.
Yeah, until
the technology wasn't working in your favor. Show them the other fruits we have here. We have some bananas.
bananas.
Or as this one says, bananas.
You say banana.
I do not. Then we have some oranges, which
Oranges.
I don't think are that great. We took a risk getting them yesterday. And some zapadillas, or brown sugar fruit. I had one yesterday. It was quite sweet.
What?
Not quite sure if it's actually organic, but yeah, here you are. I've been here quite a few times and I really like it because the food is really clean and delicious, and they are able to make the food without oil.